I come to Mumbai in Feb 2014. First show I ever got was the IPL opening in Abu Dhabi, and it was Shah Rukh and Deepika and I remember me and another artist. And I had no idea how to be on stage. I had not been on stage in 20 years. 20 years. Yeah. The last time I was on stage really was either in
Inter-school competition.
or with Anoop Jalota ji.
Yeah.
And then I was on stage with the biggest superstars of our country. And I remember I was like shaking. I couldn't believe that I had to go and perform Baby Doll and 2-3 other songs and entertain people. And it had to be live. It was not even miming. So I think it was the most difficult... I think it was the most challenging thing for me. And after that, I remember 6 months later went on and did a whole world tour with these guys.
Yeah.
So we did the US, shows in US, Canada, and ended in UK at the O2. And I remember being in O2 in front of 20,000 people. And that moment turned my life around because I thought, this is it. I mean, and they were screaming for me and they were excited for me. I couldn't believe that people were so happy and I was entertaining these people.
So you had arrived. Officially, you had arrived.
I felt that God's actually given me a huge opportunity and I need to turn this around and work harder.
And you do how many concerts a month typically?
Too many.
4 to 5?
Minimum 4 to 5 concerts, and there would be, other private concerts for corporates, for weddings, for... I mean, there are a lot of singers who don't like to sing in a sangeet in a wedding. They don't find it the right thing to do, and that's very personal.
Yeah.
For me, if I'm performing on stage, I'm performing on stage.
You're commercial.
And I'm a commercial artist, and I needed to be a commercial artist.
Absolutely.
I needed to earn that money to be able to put in. I'm an independent artist.
Yeah.
So, being an independent artist means you're not signed up with a particular label who invests in you.
Yeah.
So I earn and I invest in my own self. But I think the most exciting places to do concerts is NR,
you have a huge NRI following.
Huge. I mean, I remember going to Durban and there was a huge ticketed concert between 7,000 to 8,000 people, solo. And I remember a moment where I do a little a cappella set, People's Choice. And there was a moment where I sang a song and I started crying. And I think everybody in that room was crying. And it had their torches up. And it was like unbelievable. It was like the connect that you have with public. But these people, they left India and they die to see good Bollywood artists and live performances and people talking to them, because they want that connect to go back to, So I think India also has a huge market. We perform a lot over here, but I think it's a bit of both.
Sure.
Yeah.
You're also now a judge for The Voice in India.
We finished the first season. Let's see what happens next year.
But that's exciting.
It's very exciting.
The Voice is a very big show internationally.
It taught us a lot. And let's see, I hope that I get back on TV again. And I loved it.
I just love the fact that you love what you do so dearly. It's fantastic. It's very inspiring. You also sang the national anthem in the presence of Prime Minister Narendra Modi,
actually.
Right?
Mr. Modi was... I'm a British Asian ambassador. There was a whole show that was curated at the Wembley. And I think there were more than 50,000 people there. And I sang the national anthem with both the Prime Ministers. It was David Cameron and Mr. Narendra Modi. And it was live, it was with a symphony, it was unbelievable.
What is the thing that you would say you're the proudest of?
The most proud thing about... If I think about what I'm most proud about is the fact that I've somehow been able to bring up 3 gorgeous children in the midst of all this.